he stay dropping them bangers.
Use that poker, don't let nobody see you, man. Too much mud, sipping on junk to reap, man. Scroll through pictures of myself, gotta face my demons, man. If no one knows, I'm doing myself.
What is up, YouTube? It is showtime and I'm back with yet again another video. Now in today's video I will be covering the best badge setup for all types of center builds out there on NBA 2K22. There's been a lot of you guys requesting it. A lot of you guys have been asking me. One person asked, oh, what's the best badge setup I can use? I have this amount of badges and this amount of badges using this pie chart. Everybody has different pie charts, so I want to kind of cover everybody. I know it's kind of not fair. I'm mostly an all red pie chart user, so I only cover badge setups for them most of the time. I did part 1 of this. You guys really did enjoy it, so this is going to be part 2. If you guys want another one, maybe I'll do another updated one again. This is an updated one, but maybe another one, maybe late July if you guys want it. But yeah, this is going to be part 2 to that. So all of you guys with all different types of pie charts and center builds, you guys will have a badge setup to use. It's going to be probably the most common builds used that I'll do. So yeah, before we even get started, please do like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. If you guys want more videos like this one, please do let me know, and we can get straight to today's video on the new best badge setup for all types of center builds out there on NBA 2K22. So as you guys can see on screen, for the first one, we're going to be covering the all red pie chart. This one gets 30 defensive, 16 finishing, 1 shooting, 6 playmaking. If you do have this one, this will be one for you. I'll leave timestamps for all the different pie charts and the best badge setups. These badge setups are going to look a little bit different from mine for the simple fact that I have extra badges from hitting level 39 in previous seasons. So I actually have 35 HOF, but we're going to make do with what we do have. And a lot of you guys don't have 35 HOF like me or any extras. So this is going to be kind of the one for you guys, for all you guys with 30 defensive, 16, etc, etc. So for the defensive, what we're going to do is my badge setup has definitely changed recently. I'm realizing how good ISO really is and how double team really is. I've always known, but I didn't really like double teaming because it's kind of boring. I just, but now that I've kind of, started double teaming more, my badge setup has definitely changed. So rim protector, rebound chaser, and box are like, these never change for me. It doesn't matter really what build I'm on. I feel like these have always got to stay the same for me. These are essential center badges. Now the reason why I didn't put brick wall in is because this can vary depending on the weight of your build. So if you're all red and you have a lot of weight to your build, you can definitely get away with brick wall on gold or silver. Personally, I feel like this is another essential that I always leave on Hall of Fame. If anything, you could change box. Like if you have a lot of weight, you could make your box on silver. You definitely could, but these are just badges I always have on Hall of Fame. No questions asked, no ifs and or buts. Now we only have 30, so we have to make do. We're gonna do chase down artists on silver. This badge is not that great this year. You can definitely get away with it on silver. Really don't need it that high. It doesn't work that well. I use it on bronze or silver. Honestly, it feels the same. I probably just go bronze because we only have 30. Another badge that you guys are gonna find important is obviously interceptor. I use it on gold. I personally use a Hall of Fame, but I have extra badges, but this build doesn't have extra badges. It's 30 defensive, so we're gonna rock out with it on gold. Intimidator gold is enough too. I've even seen some people get away with Intimidator on silver. Both is cool. I like to use it on gold, and now we only have a few left. So considering and understanding how like OP double teaming is, there are some new badges that I haven't really mentioned that I'm gonna throw in there. Pickpocket's not a new one. Personally, I love a Hall of Fame, but we only have 30, so I'm trying to make do. So you know what, we're gonna go pickpocket HOF. It's almost a necessity with how important double teaming is. You're gonna almost have to have pickpocket Hall of Fame on at least gold. Even silver is cool. I use it on, I don't know, I switch between if you're really into double teaming, which is the meta right now, go HOF. If you like to double team but you still want other badges like pogo stick or worm, then you guys can just go silver. Personally, I'm gonna go HOF. And then I've been using menace. Menace is a very important badge for double teaming. These two badges work very well together. So this is kind of option number 1, but if you guys want extra badges, you can use these both on silver, which is OP, and then have like worm gold or pogo stick gold, depending on if you want them or need them. But if you're a double teamer, which I am, I probably rock out with it like this. For the finishing, it doesn't really change, usually stays the same for me. Limitless takeoff, fast twitch, put back, no, not put back, boss. Lob city finisher bronze. We have rise up gold, and then recently, obviously posterizer. Recently, now more than ever, I've been using unstrippable because a lot of people, all those small guards, what they do is like they like to help or bait from the corner and then ball stripper you when you go up. It's happened to me quite a few times. So usually I just leave it on bronze. Silver or gold is cool too, but I like to put it on bronze, and then I'll put grace under pressure silver. This is like my ideal finishing badge setup. And then for the playmaking, I just go quick for step silver, unpluckable bronze, bronze, and then I'll go bullet passer silver with bailout on bronze. It's just this simple. And then with the shooting, we only have one in the slippery off ball. And then I'll be moving on to the next badge setup, which is people for red blue, and then after we'll do some more for shooting centers and all that stuff. So the next badge setup after this one will be red blue. So as you guys can see on my screen, I'm on a red blue. So this one, majority of you guys, well, not majority, but a lot of people who use red blue use a badge setup that's similar to this. So they have 24, 1, 10, and 23. I'm just trying my best to get something for everyone and kind of use what the majority uses. I know there's a few of you guys who have really different pie charts. We will get to you, but for those of you guys with a red blue, this is going to be a badge setup you guys are going to like to use. So for the defensive, now we're really limited because we have 23, so we're going to really have to space out some of these badges. Rim protector, rebound chaser will not change. Those just never change, really, they don't. Now depending on your weight, once again, you could definitely lower down your brick wall. If you have a high weight red blue, then I say you go silver. If you have a low weight, you got to go gold or half. Personally, I'm going to keep this half. Box, we're going to keep on half. Now, we only have a little bit, so I'm going to go chase down bronze. I'm going to go intimidator gold. No, intimidator silver, probably interceptor silver. And then, you know what? You guys could really bring down, let me see. We can probably go those two silver, and then I'll probably go pickpocket on bronze, and then we'll have to leave out menace. See, these type of builds are very limited, so you guys definitely have to do a wider badge spread. If you really want to push the wide spread, I say go brick wall on gold, and then you can even get away with box on gold and have an extra 2, and then you can throw on that menace if you like to double team, or you can upgrade your intimidator. Like this one's cool, I like this one. Or, you know, if you guys really want the worm or the pogo stick, personally I'd probably just leave it like this and just rock out with this. These ones are definitely more limited, so it's a bit trickier to come up with a better badge setup. For the finishing, we have more than enough. So you just go posterizer half, limitless half, fast twitch half, a strippable on silver maybe. We go lob city finisher bronze, rise up half. You have 5 extra, so you can go slithery and you can get that little grace under pressure in there. You really don't need to have grace under pressure. I like it though. But yeah, for this type of build, you want to have slithery because you have some blue in there. And this is probably what I would go with. This is probably the badge setup that I would go with if I was red blue. And then I have 10 playmaking, so you guys can go quick first step gold. You guys can go bullet passer silver, unpluckable still bronze, bailout bronze. You guys can go glue hands if you like glue hands. If you guys have problems catching the ball, you really shouldn't though. If you guys have inbound passing problems, you guys go needle threader. It can be very hard to throw good inbounds, especially in the stage, because people are always hawking it. So you guys could go needle threader. You guys can just put your bullet passer on gold and then just do this. This is a cool one, nice little badge setup, and then go slippery off ball for your slips. And that's basically it for the red blue. So this is a great badge setup to use if you're red blue. The next one I'll be doing is probably a we'll say a shooting center build. I'll see, but we're gonna do another badge setup now for other centers, so probably the shooting center. So probably the red and the green. We're going to get into that one now. So as you guys can see on my screen, this is probably the best popper build in the game, where you guys get 1, 20, 10, and 23. And I'm going to show you guys the best badge setup to use if you guys are using this type of build. So for your defensive, we're going to go brick wall. You know what? Let's do the shooting first. I want to switch it up a bit. We're going to do sniper on half. You really don't even need it half. Like, you can get away with it on silver. Like, a lot of people use it on gold, silver, even half. Let's do sniper half for now. You guys can go limitless on silver. We'll do blinders silver, catch and shoot silver, corner specialist silver. We'll do hot zone hunter half. You guys are going to need that one. And then we're going to probably go green machine on silver, and then we're going to make some adjustments here. So you guys can go bronze, deadeye, and then maybe catch and shoot on gold. I'd probably say if you're sitting corner and you don't do pick and pop, you don't need limitless spot up. If you're really sitting corner, I'd say go catch and shoot half and then get your blinders. You guys can do that. Or if you guys like to pick and pop a lot, then you guys are gonna need catch and shoot half, and then you're limitless. You don't even really need green machine. You can do this. And if you're not really sitting corner at all and you're just pick and popping, you can get your limitless all the way up there. Put your corner specialist on bronze. You guys can really do this. You guys gotta remember, it's all dependent on your play style. And you really don't need sniper that high. If you know your jump shot, you can get away with sniper on gold or silver. So yeah, you really don't need it, but half is just cheesy because you'll hit all your white, so that's why I'm kind of just leaving it half. So it depends on what you're doing. Most poppers I know are just sitting corner, so if you're sitting corner, don't bother with limitless. Go with your deadeye on bronze, get your little corner specialist, get your green machine in there, and with the rest, yeah, just put it on probably blinders. So this should work good for you, or even clutch shooter on bronze. This is a nice one. So that's a nice little shooting badge setup. For your defensive, I say go brick wall, gold. If you're not setting screens at all and you're literally just sitting corner, do not bother. Do not put on badges you're not using. You guys can go box. Most poppers I know are corner sitters anyways. So if you're not corner sitting, don't bother. If you're corner setting, just do box, chase down on silver. We'll go interceptor, intimidator. We'll go rim protector and rebound chase is a must. You guys have extra badges you guys can use here. So you guys can go pickpocket. And if you're, yeah, because you're probably going to be double teaming, so you can go silver pickpocket, you can go menace on silver or gold, and then you can just throw this last badge like on probably pickpocket again. Yeah, so if you're double teaming a lot, once again, but if you're pick and popping, go brick wall and then just do pickpocket silver. Just do pickpocket gold. You really don't need menace. So this is one you guys can get away with. And then with the playmaking, I say go quick first step on silver because you're really not going to be driving to the basket. You may not even need it at all. If you're not driving to the basket, why are you using quick first step? You guys, you know, there's no point. So you guys can go unpluckable to make sure you guys are not getting plucked. On silver, maybe bullet passer gold, bailout bronze, maybe glue hands. If you guys really do want the quick first step, this is where you can kind of just plug it in. I'd use it at like bronze or silver, but I don't know poppers really going to the basket like that, especially off the dribble. So if you're kind of not really dribbling, like exploding off the dribble, just go unpluckable gold, bullet passer gold, bailout, glue hands. You guys can go with the ball in transition. No, you don't really have the ball in transition. You guys can go break starter if you guys want. And then you guys can even go needle threader. Special delivery is a pretty cheesy one. If you guys throw flashies, it's completely up to you guys what you guys want to do here. I'll probably go, yeah, just make it cheesier and go special delivery. Boom, takeover booster right there. And then with your one finishing, honestly, you guys can just go limitless takeoff. I feel like that's all you can really do. And then yeah, that's it for the popper. So if you're using the popper build, this is what I would use. I'm trying to think of any more center builds you guys could be using. I'm going to look through some pie charts and see if there's any ones that I know is popular and then make under the badge setup. So as you guys can probably see on screen, I'm on the all blue. This is the interior force build. Now where I see this build being used the most is sometimes the one score and rep grinding to catch lobs. I'm going to show you guys a quick badge setup to use if you guys do use this build. For the finishing, we're going to go posterizer Hoff, limitless Hoff, fast twitch Hoff, lob city finisher on bronze, rise up Hoff. Probably you guys could go lob city finisher Hoff, especially if you guys catch a lot of lobs on your all blue. And then you guys can go slithery finisher, and then maybe if you're short, which you really shouldn't be, usually the best interior force build that I know is usually 6'9", so you wouldn't be using giant slayer because you're already taller. Maybe fearless or grace under pressure. Unstrippable, no, you need unstrippable. If you like to do post hooks, then you know hug specialist could be for you. The dream shake badge could be for you also. The next one after this is going to be the post scoring one for the best post scorer. The best post scoring build that I know is the blue and green pie chart, so that'll be the next one. But this is I'm imagining that you guys are using this for lobs, rep grinding, park, or rec. That's where I'm thinking you guys are using it. So for that purpose, I'd say if you guys like to go post hooking, which you really shouldn't, well, I'm not saying you shouldn't, but if you like to, you could use that. But for the purpose I'm thinking I'd be using it for, I'd be using slithery and maybe grace under pressure. These are just some badges. Fearless finisher you guys could be using too, all of these, any of these. And then with the all red badges, once again, I'm trying to consider that I'd be playing rep grinding, catching lobs. That's usually, or if you're on the one score, you could be dunking on people. Probably box gold, rim protector gold, rebound chaser gold, and probably go maybe box silver, chase down silver, intimidator silver, and probably go with this. I'd probably do something like this. But then again, if you guys are playing, trying to think, all blue, yeah, you guys could really go like that, and then yeah, like this is cool. Honestly, nothing really wrong with this, with the all blue. And then with the playmaking, you guys can go unpluckable, silver or bronze. Honestly, I don't really use it gold. Probably silver, quick first step gold because it's an explosive build. Bullet passer on silver, bailout. Then again, it depends on what you're using it for. If you're not using it, but then again, I'm kind of just basing it on what you usually use it on. So wreck and stuff. Glue hands is a good one. Bailout's a good one. Probably bullet passer gold, and then you guys can just go downhill because you guys can be exploding and kind of getting your little fast break dunks. And you guys can go break starter. Boom. I feel like this is a good one when you're using the all blue and wreck and stuff. And then slippery off ball. And then next one we're gonna be doing is the post hooking, the post scoring build, which is going to be the red and not the red, the blue and yellow post scoring build. So for the badge setup I'm about to show you guys here, this one is for you post scorers out there. This is the best post scoring build I know in the game that gets 39, 9, and 11 for all you cheesers out there. So for your finishing, you guys, there's a few you must have. You guys have got to have back down punisher, especially if you're on the ones court. Post spin technician, hook specialist is a must. Unstrippable is a must. I've seen some people use like unstrippable silver, which is cool, but if you're 7'3", you're really gonna need a strippable out in that half. Pro touch half, mouse in the house is a good one. Rise up, I probably say on like half, and then go fast twitch half. I'll make rise up gold and then do this. This is probably what I would do if I was a post scorer. I feel like this is the best badge setup, especially like if you're on the one score and you guys have like that cheeser build. Like it's like, this is that all blue cheesing kind of center build that gets a little bit of shooting to it. It does get a little bit of shooting to it, so that's what you guys will see next. But yeah, this is what I would go. Like if I were you guys and you guys are on the one court and you guys like cheesing and all that good stuff, go with this. And then with the shooting, you guys have 9, so with the 9, you guys gotta make sure you guys have good use. Hot zone hunter is a must if you guys are a post scorer. I see some post scorers use lucky 7. I see a lot of them use lucky 7 on like silver or gold. Maybe go silver, because remember, you in the first 7 seconds of the shot clock, and it's not hard to get off a post hook in the first 7 seconds. So maybe silver. Green machine's a good one for you post scorers, and then maybe clutch shooter, because in the clutch you might need it. And then maybe I say go. Yeah, I'd say go lucky number 7 like this. So yeah, this is a really good one. And then for the playmaking, you guys only have a few, and you guys have to know what you're doing. Like with a post score, it could be very tricky. I'd probably say go unpluckable gold. This is gonna work well, especially with the unstrippable. Quick first step is a must. You guys are gonna need it. You don't need post playmaker because you're not passing the ball. I mean, if you're playing 2s, then post playmaker could be good, but I'm imagining you're playing on the ones court, which is where people usually use it. And all these other badges really aren't that great for like the ones court, except I'd probably say triple threat juke. I guess you really wouldn't be using bullet passer, break starter, special delivery, needle threader, glue hands, or post playmaker on the ones court. And then with the defensive, you guys have to keep in mind there's not a lot, and you're going to be on the ones court, so you guys have to make sure you guys are using the correct one. So I'd say go clamps, because you guys have to guard guards from time to time. Rebound chase is a must. Rim protector is a must. Intimidator on silver, and then you guys can go chase down artists on bronze. This is what I would use if I were you guys on a post score. And that is basically it for the post scoring build. Now last but not least, I think I'm going to do another all blue. This one is for the lob catchers out there, for those of you guys lob catching. I might do one for playmaking paint beast too. I'm trying to cover all the possible builds out there. So the next one after this will be the interior force build for lob catching, wreck, and etc. So for this build, this is going to be the playmaking paint beast build. It's not the most common build, but once again, I'm trying to cater to everyone with all different types of builds, and there are people out there who like to use the playmaking paint beast badge. So I'm going to show you guys the best badge setup to use if you're using this one. So for your finishing, this is the best build I know how to make it: 6, 9, 13, 19. Usually you go posterizer gold, limitless takeoff on gold. This is probably the 2 that I would just use. But also when you're a playmaking paint beast, you usually are playing guard, because you're playing with another center, like a stretch or something. So you guys can definitely take like maybe both of these down and then just go mouse in the house on silver, which is very, very nice way. Remember, you guys got to be very conservative and be very wise with how you kind of spread your badges, especially with these kind of weirder builds or uncommon builds. I'm not necessarily call them weird, but yeah. So for this one, we're gonna go blinder silver. Hot zone hunter gold is a must. Sniper on silver is really nice and OP. You guys have 2 more left. Now these last few badges depend. If you know you're going to be in a lot of cat and shoot situations, go cat and shoot, but I don't think you are. It's more of an ISO build. So for ISO builds, I go maybe green machine. If you want to pull up from deep, you guys can go limitless. Lucky number 7 is another good one if you're shooting within the first 7 seconds of any kind of game. Personally, the one I'd probably recommend is limitless, because you probably want to shoot from limitless on people after you dribble. Chef is a good one because you might be shooting off the dribble a lot. So you guys have your choices here. Honestly, you don't really need limitless. I lied, because this one's if you're standing still. You're not standing still, so probably chef is probably your best bet. And then for the the playmaking, remember, you guys don't have a lot, but you guys have playmaking paint beast, so you guys will be like kind of running the ball a lot, so you guys have got to know what you're doing here. Dimer, bronze, bullet passer on silver. I probably go handles for days, gold or Hall of Fame. We'll go gold for now. Quick for step, gold. Pluckable on silver. Bailout, and then we'll probably just get that handles for days on Hall of Fame. So this is probably what I do. If you have extra badges, even better. And then you guys have 19 defensive badges, so we actually get a lot. This is why I like the playmaking paint beast. It's separated, and you won't see a lot of people using it though. So I probably go clamps gold because you will be guarding the ball, maybe even half. You guys will be guarding the ball. Rebound chaser on silver. You guys are playing guard for the most part, so you really don't need a high. Maybe rebound on bronze or silver. Rim protector, you can be cheesy and have that on gold. I think silver is good enough. Interceptor is good, silver. Intimidator, have that on gold. Your chase down, have that on bronze. Remember, you are playing guard, so you guys gotta have more guard badges. So I say menace, and then you can make this clamps Hall of Fame. You guys could even go both. You guys are guarding ball, so also pick dodge is another good one. I don't see people use it too high. You can really use it on silver. But yeah, this is like a good one. I probably say pick dodger on silver, and then you guys can even go ball stripper if you guys want, but you guys are guarding ball a lot, so you guys could even bring these two down and then help your perimeter defense even more, like doing this. But I like it like this. I feel like this is a good one for your playmaking paint beast. And that is pretty much it. I want to say I think I've covered pretty much all the most common builds, I guess, kind of all the builds people like to use. Maybe actually no, maybe there's one more. I'm gonna go ahead and see if there's one more. I know this video is kind of all over the place because I'm trying to remember build by build all the builds that people like to use. So that is all for today's video, guys. We covered the paint beast, or no, the interior force, the post score, the red blues, the all reds, the stretch big, the pop. We've kind of covered, I think, all the main builds. So I hope you guys did enjoy a video like this. Leave a like because it did take quite a while to construct, edit, and all that good stuff. So yeah, do like, comment, and subscribe. Leave any questions down below. If there is a really different build that I didn't cover that you have and you want help forming a badge setup, just leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll do my best to get back to you and try and help you form a very solid badge setup. So once again, please do like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.